Right, we're going to build a just a simple piece of JavaScript code. The idea is that we're going to have some products with a price, and effectively we want to update to a deluxe price or a different size product, but different size of the same product, that we can just manually update the prices by clicking those options. So yeah, there we go. Oh, no wonder that was looking weird. I'm in the wrong document. So I've just got a HTML and a style sheet set up. Link relay. So I'll just kind of go through this. I know it's the basics or what have you, but at the same time, if people don't see it happen, they don't know how to do it. What am I doing? Title. Not that it's really important. Price changer. This is the text that goes up in the tab. Okay. I'll probably also put the script tag up here, and we're going to then put some content in. So obviously we have body, and then I'll just give it a div class of options. Okay, and our options. Okay, so href. This is just going to be an empty button to click on because it's not actually going to go anywhere, but it will do something. So there's your placeholder in terms of a link. Then I'm going to give it an ID of, say, small, and obviously the text is going to say small, right? Large, oh sorry, medium, large, right, and then we're going to have a bunch of options. I just want to take that off. Control large. So we have a UL. Just pause this. Right, sorry, I just had to move the birds because they decided to be noisy just after I started recording. Right, call these, I guess, products. Oh my goodness, it's not that late. Right, okay, so obviously list item. List item have an image, source, which of images, cones. That's right, and then I have an H1, which will then say, we'll start with a starting price of $5.99, something like that. I don't know, a bunch of them. Okay, same thing. Oh, oops. We'll give this a, no, not that one. The H1 itself, we'll give it a class. Now the reason why class versus ID is you can only use an ID once. I can't reuse small more than once. So if I've got multiple things in this list which you saw before, I can't use ID for that reason, so I've got to use a class, because basically it'll choose which one gets, one will get picked, either the first one or the last one on the list, but you won't be able to get all of them. So if I give class as price, because that's obviously the one we want to update, this H1, I effectively want to write over the top of this, and when I click these options, small, medium, and large, I'm sure some people were cringing and hadn't changed that. Right, then this price would then change according to whatever I set these values to be. Okay, so there we go, we've got some products. Let's just quickly get some style stuff going. Background grey will be fine. This little tag, for those who haven't watched one of my videos before, basically takes off all the default stuff. So any default padding or margin, every element that I use in my website, this tag will apply to, which is great when not that I should probably be doing all this here, but right, okay. Let's just go see what we've got so far. it means that for on browsers, obviously, it's nice because you can set everything back to 0, and then it's going to be similar. So we've got our links, and then we want these to change. Right, let's just tidy these up quickly. So dot products display flex flex dash wrap justify content space between. Yeah, I think that works. We'll give it a width of 80%, we'll say. Margin top bottom, we'll say 5 of the view H of the window, and then maybe auto because we want it to sit center. I think that covers most of it. Dot products li, okay. Margin, say top bottom of maybe 2 VH and a left right of maybe, say, I don't know, 3%. The reason why I don't use a view width is because I'm inside something. So this one I could have said 80 view width, but then once I'm inside something I want it to be proportionate to what it's inside. Okay, let's give it a width. Let's say, I don't know, 20% sounds nice. Text line center probably will be another good one to have. Alright, and then I probably want to get dot products li image width of 100% of the list items inside. Right, and I guess I'll do a color black as a link, and then a hover color red or something. Right, okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got this. Got, things here, they hover. There's these ones here with their prices. They're quite large in charge, but hey, that's them. So effectively we want to be able to click and then see these prices change, and all of them. Now that we've got this here, I need to know when I've clicked small that I've clicked the small one and I want a function to fire. So obviously I've got a feeder function here. So on click equals, so it's going to be the function. I'm going to call it price changer. Right, and I also want to feed into whatever the ID is. So I'm just going to say this because it's basically the thing that I'm on. Right. So if I can get that and check this. Speech mark close. Right, okay, there we go. Just got very angry all of a sudden. Right, okay. So now if I go function price changer, let me say the elements that we're on. Okay. So as a quick test, we'll just do an alert actually. Alert. Because I basically want to know, first thing I want to know is which one of the links did I click on, because obviously if I click on each different link I want different prices, so I need to know that first. That's first things first. So the element, so the thing that we fed into here, so I basically fed in what this thing is with an ID. So I got elem dot, then I can say dot ID. And effectively I should be able to, if I've got this through, I should medium, okay, large, okay, small, sweet. Okay, so now I've grabbed the ID, so I can quite easily now say if, let's just make a variable, var, say new price equal, new price, right, okay. If elem.id is equal to speech marks small, then we're going to say new price equals to, let's say 5.99. Well, I could put the dollar sign and everything, really. It doesn't really matter if it's not a number. It'll be a string. It'll be a string. Doesn't matter, because I'm not really trying to be technical and crunch anything there. Okay, so there's one. Obviously I can just do the other ifs, and then I'll update the price. I don't know, $8. Oops. And I'm guessing maybe $11. Right, okay. So step one's done. The next step is to, when we go down this list, is be able to grab all these prices, because we want to grab them all and then update them all. So if I want to grab them all, let's have something that remembers them. So var, I call them prices because I'm grabbing a few of them, equals document dot get element by class name. And see here it says a node list. So effectively what it's doing is it says returns a set of elements which have all been given the class, and then object blah 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 blah. Search. Long story short is that it's going to turn this into a list, basically an array, without turning it into an array, but it behaves pretty much the same as an array. Right, so the price, that's what we got. Okay. Now what we need to do is loop through all the prices, H1s, clear the value, and then push in the new value. And we just want to clear and push each time. Okay, so if I go for, so I'm doing a for loop, so that is I equals, I could do a for each, but I don't know, I'm old school. For each, okay, if I is less than prices dot length I plus plus, so I'm going to loop through all the prices now. So then if I go prices square bracket, because it's like an array, I each one equals, now trick is how to grab this. How to grab this text, sorry. So prices dot, okay, so oops, so I can't quite say that. I say prices dot what am I doing? Text content, right? Text content. So this one's here, text content equal to, and then I just want to basically put in the new price. So new price. That should be it, really. So let's give it a wee test. So that this is the small price. So if I click medium, says medium. Oh yeah, I haven't refreshed it. My bad. Right, refresh. Medium. There you see, update to $8. Large $11 for all of them, and small for there. So the little trick, this bit here was this dot text content, and that actually grabs. So I've grabbed this class, which is obviously attached to an H1 that has text content inside it, and that text content actually then gets the physical text that's typed in there, and then I've just set equals and just right over the top. So there you go. That is how to, with JavaScript, on a button click, push out new values to a bunch of things, and right over the top and what have you. So there you go.